This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, the indoor walkways are going up in downtown Hazleton. We'll update you on the project next. Welcome to FYI News 13 on SSPTV. I'm Ken Cara. We'll get you to the annual Taste of Greater Hazleton story in a moment. Lisa Sugart has that story, but first, let's walk this way. The framework for the first of 2 indoor walkways was put in place in downtown Hazleton. The steel framework for the first span was installed by a 300-ton crane. It connects the Hazleton parking garage with the Markle building. A second walkway will connect the Markle with the former Traders Bank building, which will house the headquarters for D'Angelo Brothers Incorporated. Jeff Blasius is the superintendent for Bognet Incorporated of Hazleton, the general contractor for the walkway project.
Today we had to come in and set down barricades all around the area for this crane to set up. Once the crane was set up, the trailer came in we had it staged over in the parking lot. They brought it over, sat the columns, then took the bridge span itself and sat it in place.
And what will this look like when it's finished?
It'll look like, there's actually a picture of it over here on the building. It'll be metal panels on the outside, all painted, glass windows, carpet. It'll be heated, air conditioned to get everyone into their offices from the parking garage.
The second walkway framework was to be delivered today with installation planned for Friday or Saturday. The city of Hazleton has hired another female police officer. Council unanimously approved the hiring of Brett Green, bringing the city's department to 38 officers. Green served as a part-time officer in West Hazleton and has Act 120 certification. Her hiring comes on the heels of the city swearing in of Officer Jessica Levine earlier this week. An undercover investigation and calls to the Hazleton drug tip line resulted in a drug bust last night in Hazleton. According to our media partner, the Standard Speaker, police confiscated 400 bags of heroin and $7,000 in cash as a result of a search warrant served at 717 P Street. The undercover investigation also resulted in the arrest of 25-year-old Walnell Morden Soto, 30-year-old Alexis Batista Tejada, and 21-year-old Livornis Mejia Gonzalez, all on felony drug charges. All 3 were arraigned and lodged in the Luzerne County Prison. The homicide trial of Jessica Alinsky has been put on hold. The move came Tuesday after prosecutors said they would appeal a pre-trial ruling. Alinsky is accused of killing her boyfriend Matthew Gailey in their Hazel Township home in 2011. Well, it's time once again for a very tasty event. Our Lisa Sugart has the delicious details.
FYI and Samsung Productions are very proud to be a sponsor of a wonderful event that is coming up very soon here in Hazleton. It is the 7th annual Taste of Greater Hazleton. Can't believe it's been 7 years already. And here to tell us all about it are 2 of the ladies who are instrumental in making it happen. Leanne Falabelle, the Vice President of Marketing for the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce, and Donna Barna, who is the Chair of the Community Awareness Committee for the Chamber. She's also on the Board of Directors and represents Billy Helms Insurance. Whew, I got all that out in record time. Leanne, I'm going to start with you. This is really a wonderfully popular event, 7 years, and everybody loves the Taste of Greater Hazleton.
It is a very popular event, and we're very happy to bring it back again this year. And we have a great number of restaurants participating. We're very excited about that. And we always sell out of tickets for this event. So the one thing that we do encourage the public is to get your tickets early.
Very good advice, so you don't be disappointed. Now, everybody's wondering, when is the event? It's coming up fast. Can't believe it's coming up so soon. So Donna, tell us all the particulars of when and where.
It is on October the 19th from 12 until 3 at the Hazleton Wellness Center. And like Leanne said, the tickets are $15, and please get them in advance because there are very few the day of the event.
That shows you how popular it is that so many people do come and get their tickets early. Leanne, why is this so important for the Chamber? What does this help the Chamber do?
So the Chamber, as the Chamber, we're always looking to promote our area, promote the businesses that are in our area, and this particular event gives us the opportunity to promote the restaurants and businesses that serve food in the area. So we have such a great, tremendous amount of businesses that do just that, and we like to highlight them in this way at this event. It's really a unique opportunity when the people come to the event. What happens is you get a ticket. The tickets are perforated. You go around and you visit each of the 23 participating businesses or restaurants. You give them a ticket and they provide you with a sample. So there's a lot of eating. Come on an empty stomach. We highly recommend that. Sometimes we don't even know if everybody can finish all the samples, but the restaurants, they're very generous. The food is outstanding, and we're very excited, like you said, to provide this opportunity not only to the residents in Greater Hazelton to try out all the businesses, but for the businesses to promote their services.
All right. So it's coming up on October 19th, and if they want tickets in advance, Donna, where are they going to find them?
They could get them at the Chamber, they could get them at the Standard Speaker, and at Giant.
All right. There you go. There's your 3 locations. Again, it's happening Sunday, October 19th, noon to 3 at the Health and Wellness Center. That's up on the Airport Beltway in Hazel Township. Tickets $15 in advance, $20 at the door. Get them now because they're going fast, and you don't want to be disappointed.
Thanks, Lisa. It's Wednesday, so Dave Seaman is here, and I'll talk with the Standard Speaker sports editor about local golf and the Major League Baseball playoffs. And when we come right back, we have our weekly design segment, and Janine and Tamara are working with denim.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazelton Standard Speaker.
Every Wednesday, we give you some nifty tips to work with at home. We're at the Sage Exchange here in downtown Hazelton, Pennsylvania. We're back with Tamara, and we're working with denim. I love this.
Denim.
This is great.
Now this is something I know everybody out there has.
15 different sizes of jeans in their
Those
closets,
jeans
right?
that you swear you're gonna fit in again. And you just don't want to part with them. I actually brought this with me.
Nice.
How timed, like
Have
dated
changed.
am I?
Well, that'll
Yeah.
come back. Keep
Yeah.
it for another
So-
10 years, and we'll
So what you're gonna
have
do,
you wear it on the show.
this is fun and this is easy.
Okay.
Just, I will not be responsible for any marriage problems because I did cut up a pair of jeans of my husband's.
Oh,
and
boy.
He will never fit in them again, but he noticed they were missing. So please
Don't cut
get
anyone's
approval
jeans.
because we do have like a sentimental value to our jeans.
Don't cut anyone's jeans but your own. Okay.
What I did was you're going to take your jeans, and I would actually recommend going up to Sally's Boutique, up to the Salvation Army. Get bigger jeans, and then you don't care. But we all have old ones around. What you're going to do is you're going to braid this. You're going to braid this together. Now I'm going to just do it really quick. I have some of it done. But you're going to braid. If people don't know how to braid, it's easy. You just keep the center one in the middle, and you just flip the outside one and just go down. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you is when you don't have to sew this,
Right.
when you get down to the bottom, when you start to run out, just give it like, 2 inches here, and just squeeze it together, twist it, and keep it going.
Okay.
And this is what's going to come out of it. You're going to get a long braid.
Wow.
As
How long did
long-
this take you?
As long,
It's a jump rope.
as long as you want
Okay.
it to be. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to start in the middle
Okay.
and you're going to go round and just keep flat. You'll be surprised, especially jean material is very easy to work with. And don't worry if it rolls to the opposite side, because it actually gives a definition of different color jean. You see how it's all coming together?
This is neat. What are we making, dear?
Let's see, you just start tucking it. So you're gonna keep going, and then you're gonna take a needle and thread,
Okay.
and you're going to, as you keep going, you're gonna stitch this together.
Right.
It's easy. I just don't want to run out of. You're going to stitch this all in here together to keep it. See, here's a hook. You can
Okay.
actually use a hook. This is for actually leather or something a little tougher. So just be careful with that. So what you're going to do, you're going to attach it all as big as you want, and it's actually a rug.
Oh, I love
It's
it.
going to be a braided rug.
That is neat.
Now you can do this with all kinds of different fabric. If you want to use rags, you know how I like my different
Or you
cuts
could do
of-
the denim with the rag and
You
have
could do
that
the
pop of
denim.
color in there.
You can do it with canvas, anything. But just keep it flat, and you'll see as you're working with it. And just get it all sewn together, and there you go. And it's the best thing to wash because
Oh yeah, because it's
it's
jeans.
denim, and it's not gonna.
Make your own rug right here on FYI. Every Wednesday, Tamara has some nifty tips. Website and is the Sage Exchange, and also check her out on Facebook. We'll see you next week.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Don't have a staring contest with this guy. You will lose. But if you drop by to see him at Eckley Miners Village Lantern Tours, you will win. The tours begin this Friday and Saturday nights. They are a good time, so head on out, and we'll have more information on the tours very soon on FYI. And there are rain dates for the tours as well. Let's see if you'll need them. Here's our local forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, mostly clear, the low 43. Thursday looks sunny on the extended forecast, the high of 58. Thursday night, a low of 41. On Friday, a chance of showers, 30% during the day. At night for those tours and football, another 30% chance of showers, 41 is the low. Saturday, chance of showers stays in our area, high of 56. Saturday night will be mostly cloudy with a low of 38. Sunday, the high is 57. And then on Sunday night, again, a 30% chance of showers, the low 45.
We're in your community today at Eagle Rock Resort, located at the Base Lodge, talking about a huge fall festival coming up October 11th and 12th. It's rain or shine, it is open to the public, and there are so many things going on here. And with Samantha Fanikia, she is one of the board members for the Fall Festival, and thanks for having us.
Thank you, Janine, absolutely.
Hopefully we get weather like this over the weekend.
I hope so.
So you are involved in all of these activities. This is a family-oriented weekend, and there's lots going on for the kids.
Absolutely. Actually, all weekend there is, and more specifically on Sunday, we do have a few kids-centered shows, including Bill Dixon, the magician. He'll be doing walk-around magic, illusions, and balloon animals for the children. We also have a traveling reptile show, which is very cool. Our reptile handler will be presenting lizards, tortoises, snakes, and actually she'll be giving out some good information about them as well. And the star of that show is a 10-foot boa constrictor.
Oh, I'll stay way, way far. I'm sick that day, but I'll be here on Saturday. Now you have something going on for the kids. It's a talent show, right?
Correct, yes. It is actually going to be a talent competition. So we will be awarding prizes to 2 age groups, and we are also going to be giving out a grand prize that will be a cash prize for the overall best talent.
Okay, so this is happening specifically on Sunday.
Sunday, yes. It's from 12 to 2 on Sunday.
Okay, aside from the kids' activities, we have a bunch of vendors. There's going to be food vendors set up here, all kinds of food. There's going to be crafters.
Absolutely. Crafters, artisans, people who are really great with doing stuff with their hands, making homemade things as well.
We have Rainbow the Clown coming. We have the beer tent. We have wine tasting. So there are plenty of things to do, right?
Absolutely.
And we welcome everyone down to Eagle Rock Resort, located in the Base Lodge. You'll be able to enjoy all the fall foliage, right? And it's happening Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, it starts at 8 and ends at 11 with a bonfire. And then on Sunday, we're here 8 to 5. So we hope that you join us. Again, it's rain or shine.
Now here's our green screen for today. The midday Pennsylvania winning lottery numbers: the daily 483, the big 4 9332, Quinto 38020, Treasure Hunt 26 19 27 29. Sports is next on FYI.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Once again, it's Dave Day on the Sportscast. I'll let everyone at home take a moment to cheer. Now I'll introduce Dave Seaman, the sports editor from the Standard Speaker. And Dave, what a day of golf it was a few days ago for 2 area golfers. MMI Sam Harmon comes into District 2 meet, has to go into a sudden death playoff, but he will be going to regionals. And Hunter Mikatavage from North Schuylkill finishes in 3rd place in District 11. He will also be going to AA regionals, both with a chance to go to states. It's cold out there when these kids are golfing. Hazelton area's coach had a quote in the paper, Sam Matta's article, saying, you know, the greens at the course were very tough at that particular location, but we do have 2 golfers moving on.
Yeah, it's a tough sport because it's an individual sport. You're competing against yourself. you're not competing, you are competing against other people, but you know what score you need to do it. And Sam Harmon came up big wedge shot during the tournament. Then to come back in a sudden death playoff, it shows a lot of steel resolve on his part.
So we'll keep track of them. Mono area as a team, they were the runner-up in District 11 in AA. Also in the Standard Speaker recently, if you missed the article, go back, read it online. Steve Stallone did an article on Zach Zukowski from the Hazelton area Cougars, running back, plays on defense, plays special teams. And Dave, off camera, we talk a lot about local sports, and to me, this is what it kind of is all about. Here's a kid playing on a team they knew, and he even said, listen, we knew this year was going to be tough. We didn't think it was going to be this tough, 0-6, but here's a kid and a team still fighting, almost 500 yards on the season, and I just thought it was a very interesting read and very interesting and high-character kid, Zach Zukowski.
I think it's inspirational because there's a kid who could easily give up on the season, new coach, new coaching staff, trying to get acclimated to a new program. He's a senior, could just throw up his hands and say, go through the motions. But Zach is continuing, as long as I know him, playing hard all the time, offensively, defensively, like I said, special teams, and he just won't be denied. No matter what the Cougars' record is, Zach Zukowski, Coach Brennan knows that he can be counted on as a leader for that team.
And not just him, but several of these players, maybe looking back in a few years, when and if Mike Brennan gets this moving in the right direction, that those will be the players to look back on. I was thinking even of Penn State. When you look back at this time, they've had a few rough years, and you look back at some of the players and say, you know, thank God for them, or, you know, they really stuck it out and they helped us get to where we are in the future. So we'll see what happens there. They have a game against Tunkhannock this week. Two teams looking for their first win.
Yeah, it's going to be it'll be a battle. It's always a good game when the Cougars play against Tunkhannock, always a high-scoring affair. Obviously, both teams are going to be hungry for their first win. Both teams know that might be their best chance for a win. And like I said, it's the best part about high school sports.
I've really enjoyed in the Standard Speaker, Russ Kanzler doing some commentary for you guys through the Major League Baseball playoffs. Russ has done a fantastic job, but Dave, leading into the playoffs, I didn't think these wildcard teams, I said with the format it is, I told Bob Rock here at SSPTV, I believe I said, I just never see them, one of these teams making the World Series or going that far. Royals, ALCS, and it seems like it's worked out all right for them.
Yeah, and it's, again, a team that has nothing to lose. Outside of their hardcore fans in Kansas City, I'd venture to say a lot of people don't know who their top players are, but you play together, you play for a cause. You really have nothing to lose. You're playing against an Angels team that is picked to be in the World Series, and you go in there, again, with that attitude of nothing to lose, carefree attitude, and you have some talent along the way, and sometimes that talent comes to the top, and maybe sooner than later. And in the Royals case, it's happened already.
Dave, I'm very torn because I see the Royals going on this run, and a lot of time in the playoffs, that's what it's all about. These teams who just get hot and they make it all the way to the World Series. But I do think the Orioles are the better team, and I think they'll make it to the World Series. Do you have any thoughts on it or a prediction?
I think the Orioles have a slight advantage because they're going to have the home field advantage, but I wouldn't put anything past these Royals right now. We can't forget, too, that the Orioles still are minus a few players. Machado, the third baseman, Manny Machado, has been out with an injury. Matt Wieters, their catcher's been out. And who knows when Chris Davis, their slugger, is going to come back from his suspension. But the Orioles have found a way all year. They still slug a lot of home runs. Nelson Cruz is obvious. The way he's come back, that's an amazing story, too. And what Russ said in his column about Buck Showalter having the highest IQ of any manager that he's played for, that's a testament to Buck Showalter and how he's able to get his team ready for any kind of game.
It's been thrilling watching the Royals, James Shields, that whole team, a good time. We'll see what happens in the ALCS. Dave, thanks for being with us, and we'll see you again next week. It's Wednesday, and here's some delicious alliteration. It's signature steak night at Bottlenecks. All of their signature steaks are only $9.95, plus bottomless soup and salad for only $2.95.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news first. Tonight, happy birthday to Angela Marquez, love from your family and friends. Also, happy 6th birthday to Brian Caprat, love from mommy and daddy. And finally, happy 11th birthday to Patrick Crawley, love from your family and friends. First announcement, the Nuremberg Weston Volunteer Fire Company will be holding a comedy night Saturday, October 18th. Doors open at 7, show starts at 8. Tickets include show, food, and refreshments. For info, call 570-384-4362. And finally, the Tamaqua Historical Society will be presenting its 30th annual Tamaqua Heritage Festival Sunday, October 12th in the downtown from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information about this event, call 570-225-1089 at tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. James J. Walters of Weatherly. Mass is Thursday at 11 a.m. at the Our Lady of Lourdes Roman Catholic Church. Friends may call Thursday from 10 to 11 a.m. Arrangements are under the direction of the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home. Ruby E. Touch of Hazelton. Funeral is Friday at 9:30 a.m. from the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Friends may call Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Joseph A. Wisniewski of Jeansville. Services were held today in the Most Precious Blood Church and under the direction of the McNulty Funeral Home. Dolores M. Gimby, formerly of Hazelton. Memorial is Saturday at 1 p.m. in the St. Paul's UCC in Trexlertown. Friends may call Saturday from noon to 1 p.m. Arrangements are under the direction of the Schmoyer Funeral Home. And Frederick Files Sr. of Weatherly. Funeral is Friday at 11 a.m. from the John J. Pustei Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 10 to 11 a.m.
My name is Mark Rachmilevich, and I'm volunteering for a nonprofit organization, the Greater Hazelton Area Civic Partnership, which is an affiliate of the Greater Hazelton Chamber of Commerce. And I'm talking today about our Town and Trail event, which is scheduled for Saturday, October 18th. And the registration begins at 7 a.m. and the event would start at 9 a.m. And so what we're doing is we're hosting a 5K, 10K walk run alongside the Greater Hazelton YMCA, YWCA, Hazelton Power, and Downtown Hazelton Alliance for Progress as a fundraiser to promote healthier lifestyles in the Hazelton community by people getting active and outdoors out on the Greater Hazelton Rails to Trails where the 5K will be, and for people to come back to the downtown Hazelton to help with the revitalization efforts going on there with the 10K. So the 5K is a out and back out on the Greater Hazelton Rails to Trails, and the 10K is an out and back using a loop of Broad Street. Well, using the Broad Street way of getting downtown and making a loop before coming back. So it's a good opportunity to promote these sorts of missions that our organizations all jointly feel are worthwhile to the Hazelton community. And of course, we need to recognize our sponsors. Right now, we are currently being supported by the Blue Cross of Northeastern Pennsylvania and PPL Services. We're provided support from DBI Services, and we've received sponsorships additionally from Slusser Law Firm, Susquehanna Bank, Early Poley Insurance, Berger Family Dealerships, and support from Valley Athletic Supply. So we do have some sponsors, but we of course are looking for a few more to help make this the best possible event it can be. So if you're interested in supporting us with this fundraiser, please log on to www.townandtrail.com. That's TOWNN trail.com, where you can find a list of sponsorship opportunities that your business or company might be interested in. And of course, also please feel free to register. We are currently accepting registrations up until the event, as well as on the day. Right now we're charging $25, but of course, it's very worthwhile for you to get involved. We'd love to see a good turnout of runners for the event. So whether you're walking or you're running, if there's something you can do and there's some way you can get involved, please feel free to do so. We'd love to have you out there, and hopefully we'll see you then on Saturday, October 18th.
Before Monday Night Football, why not turn on the local SSPTV for the first episode of Out of Left Field, Monday at 8 p.m. Why not? All right, that is it. We will see you tomorrow on FYI. Until then, take it easy.